Sometimes you just need a rest and relaxing week. And this one has been just that. I finally got to sew again without a camera and without not without a deadline, but still. Hi, I'm Amy and I make things. In today's video, I'm making a fresh start and taking a new direction with a project. Hang around, let's see what happens. Hi guys, it has been such a lovely week of readjusting to a regular schedule. It felt a bit odd at times, like when I asked Casey to help me carry something into the studio and he came in all ready to set up the camera for filming. I said, no, I just wanted you to bring me my tea. He says, you don't need the camera? I said, no, I'm just sewing. We both sat there a little stunned and then had a good laugh. So it's been nice settling in, a great way to start the new year. But let's talk sewing. If you're following along on the Indigo Way mystery quilt, the reveal was Friday, January 5th, and it's so dynamic, very cool. You also know that I was stalled on clue 3. Well, I got it finished. I thought I got it finished. There's a correction, so I need a few more units, but I pretended that wasn't the case. And I went ahead and I finished clue 4. As everything is revealed now, I get to decide how I move forward. And I think that what I'm going to do is finish clue 5 and clue 7, which is assemble the blocks, and decide an alternate layout. You guys know I can't leave things alone and do what everybody else is doing. And I want to see what the possibilities are. So I'll play for a bit and of course let you know how it turns out. I am thrilled with the feedback about the process quilt along. I hope you guys are leaning into the process and finding value there. You know, I want to be clear, this is how I work. This is the way I think, and it's a great way to work quickly and efficiently, and that is what I'm sharing. It is by no means the only way or even the right way, as if there is such a thing. So I am glad that you are trying new things as we go through this process. Try it all, keep what works for you, and leave the rest. I've been working on the remix geese, and I love the direction it's taking. I've pulled all my colors, and I'm going to start cutting and kitting so that I can show you that on Wednesday. Thank you to all those who have joined the Patreon group. Your support and generosity is overwhelming, and I truly appreciate it. Our first live stream, or it may be a Zoom call, I'm still working out the technology. It's next Sunday, the 14th, and I can't wait to hang out. If you're interested in the Patreon group, there's a link down below. Oh, I want to show you this. Sandra has been playing with the artist palette concept, and she created these amazing pieces. She shared them with me and I asked if I could share them here. Just look at her creative work. And as if the minis were not cute enough, these two with the Mondrian and the Rothko, she went and made these postcards. They are completely adorable, and what a treat to actually get one of these in the mail. That would just be thrilling. Now I am more motivated than ever to work on my next artist-inspired mini. Thank you so much, Sandra, for sending me the pictures and allowing me to share them. After a rather relaxing week of resetting and planning and catching up, mostly catching up, I am really excited to dig in and get to work. I have so much on my list this week. Week 2 of the Process Quilt Along goes up on Wednesday, where we talk all things cutting and kitting, plus more quilty content. Oh, speaking of cutting and kitting, I am working with these little guys to pull colors for quilts and to demonstrate using them and the results for some focused videos in February. So little behind the scenes sneak peek for you, and I'll show you a preview on the Wednesday video. I'll complete the Indigo Way mystery clue number 5 and part of number 7. I think I'm going to skip the border. I'll lay it out and complete the top and pull my backing. My plan is to get it resolved and into the long arm queue, which is also being addressed this week. So much quilting to complete. I still have a lot of loose ends flying about in my brain and in my actual space here. So I'm going to tackle those and tie them up. The 1.5-inch square of to-be-cut pile of scraps is out of control. And those dang red and white half-square triangles are making me crazy. I spilled them all over the floor this week. The whole tray of them. Over 300. They're still back there on the floor. But I'll get those taken care of and trimmed up and put in the box so that they won't be all over the place. Anna is cleaning out their room and reconfiguring their workspace right now. So there's been an influx of fabric and scraps into my space, which I love and I'm glad to accept. I just have to get it all sorted and integrated. I have a challenge that I'm issuing to my friend Donna. Donna, be on the lookout, and we'll see if she takes the bait. I hope she'll play along with me on this silly project. I mean, she did start it, so I'm just saying. It'll be fun, and we'll see how it goes. The introduction to the creator collab with Becca and friends, it went up January 1st. I linked it on my community page, and I'll link it below as well. I have an idea of what I want to do, but it'll be informed and possibly transformed by what the other creators do, and I cannot wait to see how this all plays out. I wanted to mention, this week at our Austin Modern Quilt Guild meeting, the speaker was Kim Soper, and she spoke about organizing and managing your creative spaces. And while I have a pretty good handle on that after many, many years of figuring out what works for me, one thing she pointed out that I do struggle with was her initial query to clients, which is, how do you want it to feel in your space? This is an area I get stuck on because I default to what is functional and what is practical. I've gotten better in the past year or so, with my quilts on display and my little toys and gifts from friends. But it really struck me, and I want to dig deeper on this point as I think about and work toward creating an even better workflow in my sewing space. I'll link Kim and her work and the guild and everything down below. If any of you are working through Karen Brown's Declutter Challenge over at Just Get It Done Quilts, you might be very interested in Kim's business called Feel Good Fibers. It's an online de-stash group where you can sell things that you no longer love or you aren't going to use. Karen interviewed Kim a while back, and I'll link that as well. I'll link everything. A little housekeeping about that. I had some questions about links. When you're watching a video, if you look underneath, down by the title, there's a little down arrow. Looks like a little V, or the word more. And if you'll click that, it will take you to the description box with all the info and the links. And if there's ever a link that's not working, please let me know and I'll fix it as soon as possible. I'm still learning all this YouTube stuff, so sometimes things need fixing. While we're talking housekeeping, it seems that YouTube is doing a bit of its own house cleaning, and with some new updates, it has phantom unsubscribed people from channels. I have heard from my other creator friends that this is happening, and I know I was dropped from several people that I follow, so check your subscriptions, both here and on your other channels, and make sure you're still subscribed. And if you're not subscribed here yet, go ahead and click that button. It's free, guys. It's been a good week, and as we turn the page and greet the new year all bright and shiny, let me know in the comments. Let's get deep for just a minute. Let me know one thing that you are happy to leave in 2023. For me, I am happy to leave self-doubt in 2023. I'm done with it. It doesn't serve me. It doesn't move me toward the goal. I am going forward in boldness with awareness that I will fail spectacularly at times, but I have the means to get up and keep going. So what are you leaving behind in 2023? Let's talk about it down below. Be sure and check out the links. Try and stay warm or cool for my Southern Hemisphere folks. And never forget that you make the world more beautiful just by being in it. I'm Amy, and I'll see you next time.